Welcome back to Trends and Friends. I'm here now with Mike Ellerkamp, who's signing copies of his book, The Simple Little Rule, The Golden Rule Rediscovered, at Barnes & Noble this weekend. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, for sure.
Of course, yeah. So if anyone doesn't know, maybe tell us a little bit about your book. Certainly sounds interesting and, you know, kind of a basic rule, the Golden Rule, which everyone should know, but maybe we need to know a little bit more.
Maybe we need to look. Yeah. I've been writing about things similar to this or around this sort of subject for a long time. I've never been published, and so my wife over there said, you know, it's probably time to work on something to get published. So I went off to a seminar to figure out what to do to write a book, came back, you know, figured out all the things I didn't know about writing a book.
Right.
Came back, put it together. It took about 2 years, and we finally got it done and got it published. It is my coming back to the Golden Rule, understanding what that meant. And kind of the important piece that I like to tell people about is the Golden Rule kept popping up just sort of randomly in my research, my study. And we have Confucius talking about the Golden Rule, Lao Tzu talks about the Golden Rule, Buddha talks about the Golden Rule, Plato, Aristotle, the Jewish prophets, Isaiah, Ezekiel, and Jeremiah, all over the place it's popping up, the Golden Rule. The part of that caught me was all of those people exist around 500 BC.
Right.
And so it just was like this, you know, aha moment. And so that got me started on, well, what does that mean and why is that important? And so that's sort of the rediscovery part.
Okay.
And I bring that all out in the book and tell the story and show the research and show where it comes from, and so that's to try to get people to come back to it and say,
right,
maybe this is important.
Right, and look at it, you know, a different way. What really inspired you to kind of, you know, go after this angle, go after the Golden Rule to begin with? Well,
I think current events sort of brings us to the point of saying that, you know, we have forgotten about being kind to one another. Yeah. I mean, things have gotten pretty out of hand in some cases. So it's important that we are designed to cooperate with one another. And the Golden Rule is sort of that you know, God's mission statement that says, you know, be kind to one another, and you know that kindness is going to come back. And it needs to get out again. We need to talk about it. Right. It needs to get into people's vocabulary and discussion, and you know, without it,
we're doomed.
Causing us to get
right. Exactly. We have to be nice to each other, people. Exactly.
It's time. It's time.
Exactly. So if you want to, you know, get that in your brain, learn about that. The book's going to be a great way, and you're going to be at Barnes & Noble tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Tell me about.
Tomorrow at 1:30.
Okay. And that's at the Barnes & Noble.
Barnes & Noble at 1:30, yeah.
Okay, lots of good information. And so that is going to be at the South Plains Mart. That's at 6002 Slide Road. So make sure you get out. If anyone is looking for more information about you or the book, or maybe, you know, they can't make it this weekend, they want to buy one online, where can they get that?
Well, certainly go to my website, mikeellerkamp.com, and it's MikeEllerkamp.com. So we've got that on the back of the book.
Okay.
To zoom in, I think you had that up on the screen. So at mikeellerkamp.com, but you can find the book Amazon, Barnes & Noble. If you just Google The Simple Little Rule, you'll find it.
Okay.
It pops up. My website has a lot. I blog also, so you'll find a lot of information about this subject in general, you know, in a broader sense.
Okay.
Some of the research that went into developing the book. This is my story, so this is more a memoir. It talks about me falling out of church and then going around the circle and then coming back and kind of coming back to this topic. We'll be there tomorrow. I have 200 hardbound books. We've got them numbered, and we'll give 3 of these away tomorrow to people that
mention Trends and Friends. Love
so
that.
If you come by tomorrow at the Barnes & Noble, the first 3 that come in and say, you know, hey, I heard you yesterday, we'll sign you a book. And so you'll get an autographed for free.
Oh, all
for free. Those will be for 3.
Most important thing.
Those 3 will be for free.
Awesome.
But Yeah, we'll do that for the first 3 that come in and say, you know, heard it on Trends and Friends. What else what was the other part of the question you asked me?
Oh, we're good. I think we got it all covered. We're totally good. I think we're good. Thank you so much for coming, Mike. I answered all questions, I think, and gave people a great idea of what they can expect if they're going to visit you tomorrow and if they're going to read your book. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Okay.